Lovely day, my lovers. Yes, I, Kizzy, and Isom am absolutely grateful to share the following, being loving and lovable with you too. Within my lovely city of Chicago. Yes, Chicago. Yes, Chicago. Yes, Chicago. Yeah, yes. So currently, I'm lovingly sharing because I am honored to be in the numbers with many that get a chance to learn other people's perspective when it comes to that which they are putting into their body, especially when it comes to being in the numbers of those individuals that really want the best for the body so that one can function naturally. Like, now, wasn't that like I want to be able to move my body on my own. I want to walk to on my own peacefully, harmoniously. I want my organs to be happy. Okay? If they go up, I want to go up. If they go down, I want to go down. I need to function. So currently, I'm sharing my perspective of water. Now, over time, I have been in the numbers of the water communication for years, especially in 2012. I remember there's a space around 75th and South Shore Drive. I think that's Lake Shore Drive. I think because it goes in South Shore to Lake Shore. It changes out the drives. Okay. So when it comes to the water, where they say they purifying the water and things like that, I think about these things. And then there was someone that just did a video sharing that water, they used to have pipes, copper pipes in the homes for water to go through. Because I think about those things like, so what's up pipes on my water coming through? I remember having lots of time in 26, the space I lived in right before here, which is 21, I moved here. And I do be looking at pipes and things like suspect because my bathroom, I stopped last year rinsing my toothbrush in there. I think I seen something black coming through there, and I was talking to the owner. It's like, yeah, you ain't got to tell me twice, because when it comes to ownership, he don't know the pipe system. He don't know it like that. So that's the reason why myself personally, I have two Brita pictures that I utilize for right now. Whereas I'd rather have the Brita pictures here helping me stay sane than nothing. Okay, I know some individuals, they speak about boiling water, and I have been with those that for years drank Crystal Geyser spring water. And so currently I'm into distilled water, giving thanks for individuals like Brother Phil Koran, who's ancestor now. Ashayul, he's a person that always talked about distilled water from the time I interacted with him before 2012. And it was just like, he was like, I think they say he was like 90 when he transitioned. I just don't keep up with people's age like that, but they said 90 because he's a legend. And I love the city of Chicago when it comes to jazz. He's one of those people that got that kind of high respect. So when it comes to distilled water, he was that person that always talked about distilled water. And it was just like, so what about distilled water? Why should I drink distilled water? Okay. So evaporation, I'm still learning. But I'm honored to share with you all where I'm at so far so you can know that there are others learning and teaching, because it's a lifestyle and it is helping us. So I want to be in the numbers. I'm doing it for the good. That's what I know for sure. And so it became this container thing. It's like, containers. How do the water, glass versus plastic, and then they started talking about, oh, we got good plastic. Now this plastic right here, okay. Plastic, okay. So when COVID came, 2020, I started hearing people start talking about Crystal Geyser spring water, especially with the lessons and learning in the praise of Dr. Sebi. So spring water was the focus. But then somebody was like, I heard. That's like, oh no, not the spring water. What did you hear about it? This guy is funny. And it became like, what? It ain't good for us? So I've been there with the individuals, whereas we talk about alkaline water, buying alkaline. I started purchasing alkaline water. It was about, I think, 2011 or something around that time. And having access to having being able to get to these spaces like health stores and things like that, I was honored. So me traveling to New York, there was a lady, she was selling a filter. Then she told me the price, so it's like, all right, not today, ma'am. This is not happening. So by the time I came back to Chicago, I moved to New York in 2012, Bronx, New York, and then I moved back here in Chicago in 2016. I relocated, and then there was an individual I came across, came into alignment. I think it was like 2020. They had the alkaline machine, and we were doing the studying the, from Essence. Central, I think, is the highest of pH balance, alkaline. So then it's like alkaline. So these are conversations I'm honored to be a part of. And I remember a time in 2011, whereas I was drinking water to go when I go work out. Then I wasn't feeling great. So I went to South Shore Hospital, and the doctor said, you can't just be drinking water like that. You need things like electrolytes. And that stayed in my mind, electrolytes. So he started saying things like Gatorades. So when people started talking to me about different things, and now we are at the H3O, giving thanks for that, and then getting a chance to transition to studying more about what is H3O, which came last year, I think, for me. And that's when I got gifted the God King Yaki Awakening. So then it becomes this focus of, okay, water. I need water, but one water is to do what? So then it's like, what I put my earth? So there's a lot of those things that goes through my mind. So I'm honored to share this with you all because I get the fruit water. And I know growing up, fruit juice is important. It is because it's in here. I need this, okay? But then it's like, do I really need this? But then it's like the body, one is to help cleanse. So these are things I'm still learning. So when it comes to myself, this was the water I invested in when it came to glass. I do like the glass. I do taste the difference when I go to Trader Joe's. And I get it. Now, Whole Foods is the only place I was able to get it, but now I'm over here living around Pete's. And I'm like, we got you on a lot. Pete got all types of styles of this water. Like, even at Whole Foods, they don't have as many selections as Pete's do. Pete's, I'm loving with you, Pete's. Pete. He's got me this last year. I think in October. With this one. I'm like, oh, look at y'all. Y'all just loving. Because when it comes to companies, the taste is different. And then on top of that, I love the fanciness of celebrating you. I come to your gathering, I promise you I'm fancy like that. It's like, what are you drinking? Because when it comes to these, why don't even bring it out? Let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and bring it out. They're like, don't treat that water like that. Pure life. Pure life get treated. It's true. It's like, I don't really drink you like that. But like as a school bus driver, I love to keep water on the bus for myself, and then also being I will return back next week, and I do get to spring Crystal Geyser water. But I had noticed that it was like first we was able to purchase them at Dollar Tree, then all of a sudden they disappeared. And that's why I mentioned COVID. All these things started. It's like together, and then I noticed like it was barely hard to get the water. And it's like, yo, I was trying to get distilled. I mean, I was on a mission last year trying to get water. Like, why am I trying so hard to get water? So it was like, I started having beef with Pepsi. Like, well, they can get theirs in. Where's the water? I mean, I was sounding like that person. So it became like, well, let me make sure I keep my Brita pictures on deck, just in case. And then it really helps me think about the importance of the liquids that I put into my bodies. So that's the reason why I take the time to share this with you all, because so far with the lifestyle that I live, I'm honored to go through this process. And so far, Family Dollars is the space, and Peace is bringing Crystal Geyser in. Because when it comes to brands, I truly do give thanks for anybody that is thinking for the good of others. And it is a thinking, do I really need this water? Because certain individuals, I think he's in Jamaica, Iris. He's a raw foodist, because I'm into more of the raw foods myself nowadays. That's the reason why I'm even grateful to be able to share this with you all, because I'm growing and I'm experiencing something different. I'm shifting. I'm going through a transition. Even now, I'm like, I have to go soak my body. I do. I have to go and take a soaking in some water, because it's inside and outside. It's such an honor to learn more about the liquids in the body, water, and how it affects. So I'm honored to share this perspective thus far, because it's a great honor to come in and help be an asset and add value and help others, as I too learn and teach that which the goal is for the good at all times. So I thank you, lovers, too, for giving me this opportunity to share my perspective as well. Love with your love self. And yes, I drink guns out of here. Just in case when you invite me to the event, it's just my lifestyle. or style of life. I love you all too.